Hey everyone, CHOEY here. Well, of course it's CHOEY, I'm the one making the video. So, how much money have I earned after achieving 50,000 streams across all platforms? So for a bit of background real quick, I've released 2 albums. Since 2022 I've been releasing music, and now, almost 4 years later, let's see how much money I've earned and how much I have accrued in streams and value over that course. So, let's get straight into it. I have had 50,636 streams across all platforms. That's Spotify, Apple Music, Deezer, Thing, this, that, whatever else. There's lots of different platforms. When you upload your music to DistroKid, it distributes it across almost all, I imagine all, music platforms. How much have I earned? I have earned $188.84 US dollars. That equals $0.0037 per stream. That's bad, isn't it? I'm going to break something down a little further, and if anyone's watching who has actually purchased my music, I'm not asking you to, but I know some of you have, so a huge thank you to whoever you are. I've seen that recently, over the past 3 or 4 months, through Apple Music, I've had someone in Japan purchase my album. It's $10, and I've had about 5 people purchase my single tracks for $1. So let's say I've made about $15 to let's say $20 from selling my music. That's amazing. That's quite a big chunk of that 188. You know, that's almost pretty much 10% of my total earnings come from selling, and no one buys music anymore any days. So if you can see, out of those 50,000 streams, there's say 6 people, maybe 10, let's stretch it to that have purchased my music. It shows the value in purchasing music from a monetary perspective, which I'm not actually asking anything for. I'm not here to say, please buy my music, not at all. I'm just kind of wanting to ponder on how awful the monetary rewards are for streaming. How much money have I spent on my albums? Not the point, but a lot, definitely more than 188,000. But that's my passion, my hobby. I save up, I spend it going into the studio. It's all worth it. I want to do this. But 0.00, I'm going to round this up to 0.004 cents per stream. That's bad. That's bad. 1,000 streams, you get under $4. You get $3.70. So, yeah. I'm going to put some figures up on the screen now as I close out the video, just to show how many streams per month I'd need to make in order to make let's say a living. In order to make a living, and I live in New Zealand, so it's a lot that you need. Okay, I'm going to jump in here because I hadn't done the calculation prior to making this video, so I'm going to cut it in because it's really surprising. In order to make 3,000 US dollars, which is just over 5,000 New Zealand dollars, which is about £2,500 a month, which, look, New Zealand's a pretty expensive country. I know you might be thinking you can live off of less than that. Yes, that's true, but in order for food, bills, rent, mortgage, whatever else you've got to pay, these days things are expensive. I would need around about the £2,500, 5,000 New Zealand dollars to live comfortably each month. In fact, I could probably do quite a bit more than that, but that's not the point. Let's get back to it. Have a guess. Well, you can see the calculations, you can probably figure it out, it's a lot. I would need over 800,000 streams a month to earn a living just from streaming. That's incredible, because I feel that if I have 4,444.4 streams per month, I've made it. And now look, I will just add a caveat in here. If I was getting close to 1 million streams per month, I'm sure that would open up a lot more doors. I'm sure after that, you would be having a lot of gigs booked. That would be extra income. You would be selling merch. Everything would just sort of explode from there. But it's really surprising, because if I knew that let's just round that up to 1 million. If I knew that an artist was achieving 1 million streams per month, that's huge. 10,000 streams a month is massive. 100,000, but no, 1 million in order to earn I don't want to say modest living, but to earn a above average, a good living where you can afford everything you need. Pretty crazy. Back to the video. Anyway, let me know, is that surprising to you? Do you feel that artists should be compensated? It's okay, I'll close with, to be on this musical journey, you've got to love what you do. There's other ways to make money through music. I could be playing covers. I could join a covers band, an acoustic set, and at weekends I could go into pubs and I could go to small venues and we could do some acoustic covers for over the lunch period, earn maybe $50 to $100 each. We could then in the evening go to a pub and maybe earn another $50 to $100. So there is money to be made. Making a life, making a significant earning through music would be challenging. I don't know how I would go about that, and at this stage I'm just wanting to enjoy playing music, write more songs, keep improving, keep enjoying it. That's the main thing, because definitely, as you can see, there's no money in it. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see these numbers. I'm going to close this video out now. Thanks for listening. Let me know your thoughts. CHOEY out.